Okay, so we're going to learn about how to find slope or calculate slope from a number of different ways that they can give us a problem, such as from a graph. How do you find the slope from a graph? Well, if we look at the direction of the line, it's going upwards towards the left, so it's going to be negative. And now what we want to do is we want to find 2 points on the line, and we want to count from one to the other. You always start with the point that's farthest to the left. So we'll start with this point, and to get to this one, we would go down 1, 2, 3, and we would go over 1, 2. So the slope of this line is negative 3 over 2 because we went down and we went over 2. What happens on a graph like this? Here there are 2 points marked for us on the line. Here's the one that's farthest to the left, so we're going to count from this one to this one. We would go up 2, and you can even draw a triangle here. So the side is going to be 2, and the top is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go over 5. It's going up to the right, so it's positive. And the slope of this one will be the side over the top, 2 over 5. But here's one that doesn't have any points marked. What we want to do on one like this is we want to find on the line places where the line crosses right in the middle or the corner of the boxes. Looks like it comes pretty close here, and then again right here. You can see this doesn't cross right in the corner. You're looking for the ones where it comes closest to crossing in the corner. The line is going up to the left, so the slope is going to be negative. And we're going to go down and to the right. So we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We went down 5 over 6. The slope is negative 5 over 6. All right. Let's suppose we just have 2 points. This is not difficult. What you want to do is you want to take your second point, and it doesn't matter, you can put your second point under the first one or the first one under the second one. Remember, the formula is slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Y's over x's. I think what I want to do is I want to move the first point underneath the second point. Now you have a table where your x's are here, your y's are here, and you are subtracting. 2 take away negative 5 is the same as 2 plus 5, it's 7. 7 take away negative 3 is the same as 7 plus 3, so it's 10. Move the x under the y, because that's the way the formula is, and then you type it in your calculator to see if it reduces. So 10 divided by 7, math, enter, enter. And it doesn't reduce, so the slope is 10 over 7. What about with the table? With the table, you can again use just 2 points. It should work. Find the distance between those 2 points. From negative 6 to negative 4 is a distance of 2. From negative 9 to negative 6 is a distance of 3. The x's are getting bigger as they go down. The y's are getting bigger as they go down. So this is going to be positive, and it's y over x. So y over x equals 3 over 2. The slope is 3 over 2. Type it in calculator to see if it reduces. 3 divided by 2. Math, enter, enter. It doesn't reduce. That's the answer. What about an equation like this one where the x and the y are on the same side? Now we already know that slope is the number in front of x, but that's only true when the y is by itself. So for this equation, the slope equals 1 over 3. But what about for this one? Well, here's an easy way of getting the slope. Take the number for y, divide it by the number from x for x, and then change the sign. It's positive because they were both positive. Now make it negative. The slope from this equation is negative 2 over 3. Now if we solve this equation for y, first we would move the x's to the other side, so we would have 2y equals negative 3x plus 6. Then we divide both sides by the number in front of y. Y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 3. And remember, slope is the number in front of x. I told you wrong here. This is 3 over 2.
Seniors, your pizza will be in the video conference room at lunch.
So you take the number for x, put it on top, take the number for y, put it on bottom, and if they're both positive, you're going to end up with a negative. If one of them is negative, then you will end up with a positive. In the equation, the slope is negative 3 over 2, just like it is right here.